Hello, my name is Jeff Judge. I coach quarterbacks here at Simpson College. Today I'm here with Sammy Sasso and Tanner Krieger, two of our quarterbacks that we have in our program. And we're going to talk about quarterback fundamentals and the fundamental drills that we go through in the first 20 minutes of practice. Things that we try to emphasize in our basic fundamental drills is the absolutes that we have and how our quarterback throws the ball. One of the things we want our quarterback to do is when he gets in his position to throw the football is he wants to have his weight back. He wants to have 90% of his weight back on this foot, and as he throws the football going forward, it's going to go from 90% here to 90% forward. We want him to have the ball tight to his chest right here. We want him to make sure that his middle finger and his thumb are opposite of each other. We want to make sure that his shoulders are staying level, and as he steps forward, we want him to stay in balance. So his weight or his stance is wider than shoulder width apart, and we want him to take a very short step. And you can see that Sam has got the very front part of his foot on this part of the line. The line is 4 inches wide. And so as he steps forward, as he takes his front step forward, we don't want his toe to go past that line. So go ahead and take your first step forward as he goes there. He's just going to open up his foot. He's not going to take a step more than 4 inches apart. He's still going to have his weight back. And as he generates power going towards his target, he's going to do that with his hips and with his arms. Now, there is a sequence to the way that we want our quarterback to throw the football. This drill helps us get our quarterback in sequence. He's going to pop up from his position, he's going to stick the foot, he's going to step outside, and he's going to throw the ball. And what we want, go ahead and get back to it again, please. Okay, just go ahead and just pop up first. Go ahead and pop up. That's one step. Second step, get your step down. We want his foot in the ground before he starts to take his momentum and start to throw with his. He wants to fire that core so he can throw through. So the first thing is that step, second thing is that step, and then he core and throws it through. Go ahead. Yep. So 1, 2, 3. And the hardest thing that a quarterback has to do is he has to make sure that he gets his front foot on the ground before he triggers that core towards his target. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Actually, he wants to make sure that he gets that foot in the ground and then target it. He was a little fast that time. Again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. We're going to work with Tanner, we're going to work with push to pull technique. So he's going to turn his shoulder at his target, front shoulder pointing at Sammy. He's going to finish with this shoulder pointing at Sammy. So we're going to emphasize this. He's going to put this shoulder at Sammy and then finish with this shoulder at Sammy. That's push to pull. Go ahead. Okay. A couple things we want to emphasize when we do this. We want, as Tanner is throwing with his right arm, we want it to fully extend before he brings himself down. If he fully extends, he's going to have a lot better accuracy on his throws. If he shortened his arm, he's not going to have nearly as much accuracy. So we want him to throw to his target and then come down to the side pocket. Okay, the other thing that we'll emphasize with Tanner, he does a good job of this, is that when we are pushing, some people will tell you to push away. We try not to push away. We're just going to put the ball straight up because our momentum is going to take us away from the ball. So we're just going to push the ball straight up, and then we're going to follow through. If we push away and we come all the way through, it's an elongated motion. We don't want an elongated motion. The next thing we do is both knees down. The reason we do both knees is we're working on them firing that core. We're working on turning that core because that's where their power is coming from. It's coming from their core. So he's going to do the same thing, push to pull, but with both knees down the ground. Okay, good. All right, then the next one is opposite leg forward. The reason we do opposite leg forward is because our quarterbacks are going to have to throw on the run. And when you throw on the run and you're a right-handed quarterback, you're going to throw off of your right foot or throw over the top of your right foot. So he's working, this technique is working on throwing on the run.